My wonderful farm crew should be arriving shortly. And when they come in, they check in on this board. And right here we have all of what we need for tomorrow. Welcome to St. Isidore Homestead and Permaculture. This is Pedro. Today is Friday. We're in mid-July. It's about 6:15 in the morning. And we are going to be working on harvesting and conditioning the produce that we will be taking to the farmer's market tomorrow. Carrots are big, so bunches of 5. Okay, got a plan. And I'll go get the lettuce then. Yep. Cool, thank you. So here's Taylor picking chard. Hey Taylor.
Hey.
Try to get the leafy stuff before it gets too hot. Taylor's working on this chard. This is my station. I'm going to be cutting salads here. I'll be doing that in a minute. Here's the director of security. It's Mapacha doing her rounds. Got a hoop house full of watermelons here. Here's Matthias cutting kale. Hi Matthias. You awake yet? It's a little too early for Matthias. Dane, he's working on carrots. Oh, that's a cute one.
How about that? Little mug.
Here's Jack cutting cucumbers from this house. Likes to work on the hoop houses before it gets too hot. I don't blame him. And here's my station. So I'm going to be cutting these salad greens for our salad mixes. Done cutting the salad. I would say we have about 12 pounds. That's not a lot, but that will feed some people. That's a good thing. Well, Matthias was done early with his kale, and he picked some this really beautiful fennel. Look at that, those nice looking bulbs. We'll take some fennel to market too. Smells good.
It does.
For our salad mixes, we're gonna double wash. That's what Matthias is doing here. Pulling from what I just picked. He washes it once, rinses them well. Then from here it goes into this second tub for the second wash. While Matthias is doing that, he's picking all the bad leaves and spiders and all those things that come in. And then we use this manual 5-gallon spinner to dry them up. Right.
Do you think I should keep this?
Well, we'll put it there. If we don't sell it, yeah, just put it in the top there. Thank you. So here's Taylor cleaning cucumbers because they have to look good. Everything has to look good. When things look good at the farmer's market, they sell. So we will have cucumbers, and then we'll have some peppers and eggplant. These guys are flying. It's not 9 a.m. yet, and most everything is already harvested. They're washing, cleaning, making things look pretty. Matthias spinning salad. Those carrots look really nice. Yeah, even the snack carrots look nice. Alright, we are getting there. We have some onions, got some eggplant, some squash, peppers, cucumbers. We're still working on tomatoes. Over here, these guys are comparing. But we're pretty much done with all the cleanup. Tomatoes or so we just wipe them. So we have carrots. There's bunch carrots already in the cooler. And then we're gonna divide our carrots between our juicers. These are seconds. And excuse me, sir. And these are perfectly good looking carrots that we sell as loose carrots. Over here is our schooling storage, and we have a bunch of things. We have 2 tubs of carrots that have been washed and cleaned. Actually, a tub and a half. It's good looking carrots. We have leeks, some potatoes that we have harvested before. We have some of the salad mixes already clean, wash and dry, and they're ready now to be bagged. We do that directly at the market. We have more leeks, and we have we have chard and all those greens. So we're all set. So now I'm in the shed here where we have the freezers, and what I'm doing is organizing all the chicken that we're gonna take to market. So we have some whole chicken and chicken parts, and this is pretty much organized. I'm just kind of restocking what we sold out last week, and so what we are going to need is a few more of these broilers, different sizes. Sometimes people in the market like to buy the large birds, so here we have this one is almost 5 pounds. Sometimes people like the very small ones, more like fryers. And so here we have this one that is 3 pounds. One thing that I'm selling a lot of is chicken wings. And so here we have some chicken wings. Put them in this box. And so what will happen is that in the morning when I come to load the van for market, I just come and pull this one box, transfer it to one of the coolers, and I don't have to be counting what I have and what I don't. Saturday mornings, just getting to market and getting set up is very stressful because, well, we have to move fast. And so I'm trying to save my energy for when we're at the market. So get up about 4:30, brew some coffee, and start packing at that time. Or not packing, everything's packed, it's mostly loading the van. As we're getting into the summer season, there's a lot of produce now that we're taking to market. It's a little tricky to pack, to load everything in the car. So that's what my initial energy is going into, and then getting to market and setting up. Setting up is to me the most important part. We have to have a display that is appealing, that people want to come and look. So as far as this weekend's market, all I have to do is 2 things. Well, 3 things. One is I have to go and pick up some corn, sweet corn. This is going to be the first week for sweet corn. We don't grow sweet corn, but we buy it from a certified organic farm just down the road from us. I have to go pick that up this evening. The second thing that I still need to do is move some of the things like tomatoes or so. I move them in the house where it's cooler. And the third thing will be this evening packing or loading everything that's non-produce will go in the van tonight. So that way tomorrow morning we just load all the produce, what we're selling. And from that point on is just take it to market, set it up. That hour and a half that takes me to set up is usually pretty hectic, but then once we're set up, the fun begins, and that's the part I really look forward to Saturdays, just because I get to interact with people. We talk about food, we talk about God, we talked about so many wonderful things. On this busy Friday, we're grateful for the good weather. We're grateful for the clouds that we had early on. Now it's cleared up, but you know what? We're done harvesting, so that's a wonderful thing. God is great. And so now we pray that God gives us a good weekend at the farmers market. He's been blessing us with excellent sales. We've been selling out for the past 4 weeks. That's wonderful. And so we pray that it continue to be like that. We pray that the food that we bring to people is going to nourish them physically and spiritually. And we pray that through these food that we work so hard to grow, God touches these people's souls. That's gonna be it for this one video on getting ready for farmers market. I hope to see you back soon. Meanwhile, may God bless you abundantly. Got my best helper today. Time is it? 5:46. We better get going.